How long have I been gone?
Eh? What's going on down there? Who's there?
I am the ghost of your Brony past.
Okay.
You must come with me on a journey of self-reflection and introspection if you wish to avert a terrible future.
Not interested.
Alright, if you don't, I'm gonna unlist that cringy stranger than fanfiction video you made back in 2016.
Where'd you say we were going again?
Horses at the ready! And they're off!
𝓟𝓪𝓼𝓽 is very happy to report that everybody on his list was very nice indeed. Let's see. Starlight, of course, very nice. 𝓟𝓼𝓽, very nice. Mr. Penswell, very nice. Bernie Aprils, of course, very nice. That Maynard guy, yeah, he was pretty nice this year. That cool Donnerstag in the journey once more. Oh, he was very nice indeed. And of course, Minty Root was very... Oh, hi there. I didn't see you come in. You all are reacting to a very special episode with a certain pony taking up a very special role. And that, of course, being a heartswarming tale. I cannot wait to react to this episode.
Happy holidays, horses! 'Tis the season to call Ghostbusters because there are poltergeists afoot. Keep yourselves safe and conscience-free, people. Morality is so last year.
Well, I'm excited. Today, I'll get to watch one of my friends, the Hearthswarming Club. Today, I get to react to the Hearthswarming tale. I can't wait to see what this episode is all about. Without further ado, shall we? Track me? Hello? Oh, fuck it.
Best episode in the series! Best episode! Right here!
Time to get to what I consider probably one of my favorite episodes of all time. I would say at least number 2, maybe number 1. I think Crusaders of the Lost Mark beats it by a bit. I'm really excited for this one. I haven't actually watched this episode for a bit. I was trying to avoid it specifically for this reaction.
Broniest React, hello. As you can see, it's Christmas here in New Jersey. It's very dark. Christmas is very dark here in New Jersey. There's not a lot of smiling or happiness or Christmas cheer. But you know what is in Christmas in New Jersey? Ponies. So, with that in mind, Broniest React has asked me to be the New Jersey representative, unless Cole's on this episode, which in that case, I'm going to have to fight him for it. But I am here to also offer some film expertise, because I am a film student. Put my degree anywhere here. Maynard knows where it might be, I don't know. Anyways, I'm here celebrating Christmas, and the only way that me and other bronies know how, and New Jersey, it's a New Jersey tradition, along with the gabagool, is to watch the Pony Christmas episode. So, without further ado, let's watch My Little Pony, A Very Minty Christmas. Here we go.
Happy Hearthswarming, every pony.
Ponyville looks like it came out straight out of the Kincaid painting. But without the baggage.
Pony's voices fill the night. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
One more day until the holiday cheer. I love best gift ever.
Happy hearts so full and bright, Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Ugh. In my children's television show, that is not advertiser friendly. Demonetize. Demonetize.
Oh, what a sight. Look at the light.
Okay, so already we're off to a great example as to why this is the best episode. Just look at Twilight's hideous castle, all done up pretty like. It's not that bad anymore. Already this episode is just a major improvement on the series as a whole.
The chill wind blows, making a show. Snowflakes aglow.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy duets are just killer, man. They're so good. They're so good.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Oh, look at that snowman. Is he going to come to life?
Who's gonna tell those kids that it's not gonna really come to life?
Cakes and pastries we shall bring. Ding dong, ding dong, ding.
Man, the fact that Pumpkin and Pound Cake have not aged one bit in this show is a little concerning.
Do the Cake Twins just live in a cardboard box? Wait, what was the implication there? What did they mean by this?
So busy making merry, when to go should all be wary.
Oh, Berry Punch, you can't wait like 5 minutes for a holiday to start and just want to get drunk off your rear. I mean, it's not like anyone else does that.
Gabe is there. That's a Gabriel Brown moment. Nora, shout out to Nora Mermaid.
Decorations we shall make. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again. Perfection you just cannot fake. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
So far, we've seen 2 purple Santa hats. So it looks like the Christmas colors in Equestria could be purple and white instead of red and white. See, that's good. That means the ponies have avoided the corporate capitalist juggernaut that is the Coca-Cola Company.
Not one mistake. Don't let that break. Oh, goodness sake.
Poor Derpy. She didn't deserve it.
Why would you ask your clumsiest of pony to carry the most fragile of ornaments? Haven't you learned anything from a very minty Christmas? Or anything else?
And suddenly, Granny Smith has just been convicted of child murder. Yet another reason as to why this is the best episode in the show.
I can't believe Granny Smith just... She... I was not ready for Granny Smith to just toss a present and just literally kill a filly right on screen.
You've chosen your fate, Derpy. Now you've got to stay like that. No moving for the next week or you'll ruin the holiday.
Alright, that's freaking adorable. I love Derpy as like the star at the top of this tree.
Derpy being Derpy. Very nice, very nice.
There's a horse that a lot of people are really normal about in this fandom.
And I now have an entire wall that is of Kelly Sheridan autograph pictures.
There she is. There's Best Pony.
I was thinking I might just skip it.
That should be illegal, right? Are you for real?
Now, I'm not saying where I'm going. Just know that Granny Smith may not be the only one convicted of murder for very long.
She's not Christian.
That's how you feel every year working in retail. Because it's kind of shoved down your throat.
Yep, that was my parents' reaction when I told them I watched My Little Pony.
You know, Broniest React just hasn't been getting the sort of viewership that we were hoping for. I think we should finish this react, but maybe in the future we could, I don't know, diversify our content. Maybe we could react to something other than Pony.
Whoa! Don't get any crazy ideas.
What was that? Who are you?
I am here to put a stop to this nonsense. Diversify content? You're trying to leave the fandom!
I mean, I wouldn't say I was trying to leave.
The ride never ends! I am going to send representatives from different times in the fandom to visit you. And to keep you from making a horrible, horrible mistake. One that could doom the Brony fandom. Beware!
Little Pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be.
Skip intro, wherever it is on Netflix now.
You know, it's quite a shame they haven't made a winter version of the intro. You know, with some bells that go. And it would be really, really fitting because back in the days of horse-drawn sleighs, they would need those bells to warn people so nobody would get hit. So it'd be really, really fitting. You'd have the bells that just warn you of horses coming, right? I'm thinking too hard of it, right?
Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete.
Aw, poor Starlight in the intro. She always looks like she doesn't think she deserves to be in the group photo. Don't worry, Starlight. I'm sure your devoted fans are more than happy that you're here.
It's mostly a day dedicated to presents and candy, isn't it?
Oh, based glimmer. Based glimmer.
And why would you deny yourself presents and candy? That's crazy talk.
Presents and candy!
I think what Spike means to say is...
I love tiny little moments, like they don't even... Twilight picking up Spike and just moving him out of the way with her magic. Little animated. I love that. It's what he deserves.
It's a time to spend with friends and family when we celebrate a very important day in Equestria's history.
And get drunk.
Earth ponies, Pegasi, and unicorns sing songs around a hearth to fight back an eternal winter caused by the mythical Wendigos.
Why are you dismissing mythical Wendigos so quickly? We've got minotaurs, centaurs, cockatrices, dragons, hell, even the god of chaos that exists in real life. You've even personally time-traveled with magic, so at this point the myths in Equestria are more like akin to actual history books.
I like we get a callback to the first Hearthswarming episode. It's just a neat little tie-in to bring everything together.
You know, in all reality, I'm really mixed on Christmas. I like a lot of, the more, dark-toned Christmas songs and all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes to Christmas stories, my favorites tend to be actually My Little Pony. This show is really good at Christmas. Really good at Christmas. It's either lore or the most banger episode in the show.
Not that one. My favorite holiday story.
My fanfiction, I mean...
This is the story of a powerful unicorn named Snowfall Frost, who hated Hearthswarming Eve.
Could this be based on a real story? Like, not real to us, but real from the show? Because 𝓟𝓪𝓽 turned out to be real. So...
It all began many moons ago in 𝓘𝓷𝓽𝓻𝓸.
That's right, Starlight, you sit there quietly while I read to you this fanfiction that I wrote specifically about you.
Oh, there's Diamond Tiara, the one time she appears in a post-Season 5 Crusaders of the Lost Mark episode. Shout out to Diamond Tiara. She died after this episode.
I absolutely love the outfits. In this entire episode. Victorian-era, clothing is so freaking cool.
I love the way that the story depicts 𝓘𝓷𝓽. It's really interesting. It's totally different from what it looks like in the show, but it's very Victorian, Christmassy, right out of A Christmas Carol. Oh, to be a person in the old times, just sitting under a street lamp, all dapper, must be nice.
Yeah, this actually sucks and is cold.
Since every pony knows that Star Swirl was an expert at everything from transfiguration, dimensional calibration, teleportation...
We get it. Star Swirl's awesome.
Right.
I am so convinced that Twilight has a secret shrine of Star Swirl to bear somewhere in that castle.
Hyperfixations in a nutshell. I have plenty of those. Could you tell?
She wanted to be perfect. Anything that got in the way of that was a waste of time.
Bits are a really common currency. They look like they're made out of gold. Wait, is this It's like printing money. Like, if she does that, is that like illegal? I'm not really sure on how all that works. I mean,
Snowdash was Snowfall's loyal assistant. What do you need?
It's kind of odd that the two characters are both named after Snow. It's not like Snow is a big part of 𝓘𝓷𝓼. What next? Snowshy, Snowjack, 𝓓𝓲𝓼𝓽, Snowspike, Icicle.
I love the imagination of Snowdash. Snowfall Frost from Starlight Glimmer. Snowdash. Just call her Rainbow Dash, but in A Christmas Carol. That should have been her canon name.
Today is nothing to celebrate. Hearthswarming Eve is a menace.
She wants pictures of Hearthswarming.
A dangerous day for all of Equestria. Dangerous?
Well, there was at least dangerous for the Wendigos.
It's awesome! It's the day we remember how unicorns, Pegasi, and Earth ponies came together in friendship to defeat the Wendigos!
She's got her Funko Pop on the scale right there.
Telling every pony that singing songs and being nice will solve anything. I've spent years studying magic, and that's not how it works.
That's not how the Force works.
have you watched My Little Pony? It literally just solves everything.
I think you might be missing the point.
Rainbow Dash, sing a song. Sorry, Snow Dash. Can Christmas carols solve global warming? Question mark.
Work hard, learn, and use your skills to better Equestria. That's a worthy goal for any pony.
Okay, genuinely, take note of this. Because this scene right here, that line, is yet another reason why this is one of the best episodes in the series.
It's really charming to see an episode where they have characters playing other characters in the story. It's really feels like a play that's played in front of your eyes. It's kind of weird that this is the second time it happens for a Christmas story, but I'm not gonna complain.
But by all means, if you want to go home early, ignore all of the work you have and spend the rest...
Yeah, that passive-aggressive bullshit wouldn't work on me either. You tell me I can go home early, I'm clocking out and going the fuck home.
Snowball, you kind of walked right into that one. I'm not gonna lie. What did you think she was gonna do, stay?
As soon as she's told she can leave, she's out. Which I guess is lifted from Bob Cratchit, but not quite. It's fun, though.
Happy Hearthswarming, they say in the street. Happy Hearthswarming, they think they're so sweet.
Fun fact, I think this is true. Kelly Sheridan is not a classically trained singer, I don't believe, so she kind of had to work with Daniel Ingram to make this song happen. It's so good, though.
With my magic, I'll erase it.
Destroying Christmas? Who are you, David Zaslav? Yeah, I got merch for a movie that was never released. Can you believe it?
The greatest gift that I give today.
A platypus plushie? Barry the platypus plushie?
The greatest gift that I give today. Is that Barry the Platypus?
No, don't take Perry the Platypus. That is actually a hate crime. I'm not gonna lie. If you took my Perry the Platypus plushie, even if you're Starlight Glimmer.
I just want to say that Daniel Ingram didn't have to go this hard for this song, but by golly, he did. And it's just listen to it. It's so good.
Finally set free from your forced celebrations.
Is she making flubber? What the hell is that?
Oh god, she's making Prime.
Time to see I can't delay.
Okay, but Sheridan ate this song up. Honestly, all the songs in this episode are peak.
Taylor, if you're out there, could you just show up to a con one day dressed as Snowfall Frost and say you want to get rid of Christmas? I think Kelly Sheridan and Starlight Glimmer would really appreciate it. That's how you become the real Starlight Glimmer fan. Is you carry out Snowfall Frost's demands.
Okay, how are you unable to transmute gold, which is a physical entity, but you are able to destroy an intangible concept like a holiday? There's nothing material about it. It's a societal construct. I don't know. To me, that just seems way harder.
Best song of the show. Best song of the show. No question, best song of the show. I love that song. I am so in love with that song.
Okay, can we just take a moment to appreciate the music in this episode and the songs? They are top-notch. Whole episode. And also, villain song. Those are just exceptionally rare in MLP.
Is she gonna step at Hearthswarming? Like, she's gonna get rid of Hearthswarming Eve as well, because it makes the most sense, but is she gonna get rid of Nightmare Night? You know, it's a very, very distracting holiday as well. All the kids are gonna knock on the door asking for candy. I was gonna say, is she gonna get rid of Thanksgiving? But do they have a pony equivalent of Canadian Thanksgiving? Specifically to Canadian Thanksgiving?
Kelly Sheridan's singing voice is just incredible. I feel like not a lot of people talk about her specific singing capabilities. Well, someone might, but she's a very good singer. She doesn't get a lot of songs strictly to herself. It's really good. I'm going to say that a lot in this. I'm going to say, that's really good. This is really good. I like this a lot. That was well done. That's just this kind of episode.
Wait a minute. Snowfall doesn't like Hearthswarming Eve, so she decides to cast a spell to get rid of it altogether?
Plot hole. Cinema Sins. Oh wait, Little Shy's probably already done this episode. Sorry, Cinemare Sins.
Says the pony who tried to make every pony the same by replacing their cutie marks with equal signs.
Oh my fucking god, Spike, Jesus Christ. What a dick.
My man's doing the Kermit the Frog drinking tea meme from like 12 years ago.
Oh, Spike. Come meet me in the back of the 7-Eleven just for a minute.
There's the icing on the cake, the beautiful bow that ties the whole thing together. That they marry this story with Starlight's arc. It's the perfect way to sum up and conceptualize the journey that she goes on over the course of the show, over her seasons.
You sure you want to go through with this? Who's there?
Oh my god, my nuclear waste is talking!
The spirit of Hearthswarming past, that's who.
Okay, boomer.
And you and me have got to have us a little chat.
All the choices for the characters to play the specific ghosts are spot on. I saw this episode air live with Cole Donnerstag, and it's the two of us having an epiphanal experience and waiting on the edge of our seats saying, we both love A Christmas Carol. Who's the ghost? Who's gonna play the next ghost? And wondering, who's it gonna be? And it's just, as soon as Applejack rises out of that cauldron, it's like, yeah.
A spirit? I didn't cast any spirit summoning spell.
That's gotta be, like, really uncomfortable.
There's something very bad touch about putting your hoof through somebody's body. What about your whole body going through another pony's body? Alright, we're just doing all the bad touches tonight. Don't take that out of context, internet, I beg of you.
We got a ton to see and barely any time to see it.
Okay, the outfit was already pretty good. That hat absolutely completes it. God, I love these outfits. They're so freaking pretty.
Applejack pulled the Mortal Kombat Scorpion like, get over here!
Bad touches everywhere. Now just bondage is happening. Kids, don't look up what bondage is. What am I talking about? It's the pony fandom. You all know, you dirty little wonderful people.
We aren't going to the past to learn about the holiday. We're going to learn about you.
Song, 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 song!
I love that little detail where it starts to like really swell up the orchestra, and then it goes to a jaunty little country tune because it's Applejack.
Look, up in the sky! It's a bird! No, it's a plane! It's Snowfall Frost? I think I gotta lay off the Bailers a little bit here.
And see just what the past has to say.
Oh my god, she's so cute!
Why is she wearing a school uniform but none of the others? Looks like another game of anime Spot the Protagonist is underway.
Oh, look how cute you were. Looks like you're not too upset it's Hearthswarming Eve either.
Notice Snowfall's expressions here. She goes from being very happy looking at these memories, but once the ghost of Hearthswarming Past points out just who she was and how she was happy about Hearthswarming, notice how her expression just changes. suddenly it's become this much sadder expression. And to me, that doesn't look like, embarrassment or her just brushing it off, being like, that was nothing. That's not a big deal. I'm not that pony anymore. This looks more to me like she knows what day this is, and she knows what's coming.
What if Michael Caine played Snowfall Frost in this episode?
Just what do you think you're doing, Snowfall?
Sorry, I completely forgot Professor Snape was just in this episode. Why are you here?
Hello, Professor Snape from Harry Potter. What are you doing here?
They have Snape, but with Dumbledore's voice.
Real magic takes time to learn.
That's just a fucking dick move, bro. Like, we talk about all these villains. This dude is bullying a child. What a major asshole.
Spend your time learning to become a powerful unicorn, or play with your toys and make nothing of yourself.
You forgot to turn to page 394. You could be learning a lot from that section.
Bro reads objectivist literature. How about that? An objectivist Christmas. An objectivist Hearthswarming Eve. You must earn Christmas with your labor.
I need to defend this episode here, because there's a lot of people who look at this scene and then they criticize the episode saying, that's such a weak reason for her to suddenly want the holiday to be gone and turn into sort of like a minor villain, and that it's totally unbelievable. No, I'd say it's not. Because think about her age here. Think about just how young and impressionable she is. And at that age, when this individual that you look up to and have been following for who knows how long comes up to you and says, you're making nothing of yourself, and destroys the ornament that you just got, yeah, that's gonna hurt, and that's gonna leave a mark. That is definitely something that could affect her long into adulthood. With a teacher like that, it's no wonder she thinks Equestria would be better off without Hearthswarming. So no, for all of you who are saying that this is an unbelievable reason for her to want the holiday to be gone, no, I disagree. You're wrong.
Then some distress, words so careless, standing there you don't know what to do.
This part of the song, it's one of those, musical moments that no matter how many times I listen to it, it sends chills down my spine every single time.
The seeds of the past, we grow up so fast, some hurts never go away.
My point made.
All tied to this one holiday.
Again, can we just appreciate the music in this episode and how it keeps transitioning? It's like this upbeat, happy tune, and then it becomes very sad and slowed down, and then it becomes epic and dramatic as Snowfall is setting up those walls that she built to last, although she didn't know it, and then it goes back to being like a sad song. It is top notch.
Okay, but imagine if a ghost could take you back in time and identify your turning point, like the one event that caused all of your major trauma and negative personality traits. How absurdly useful would that be for therapy? Also, bonus points if Applejack is singing the entire time.
Whoa! Why am I standing in a completely different room now? Who are you?
I am the ghost of Brony Past.
Ghost of Burning Past? What year?
2013. Right after Magical Mr. Cure. But before Equestria Girls.
I wish I didn't miss out on those days.
Those days were shit!
What?
Everybody was claiming this was the maliest show ever. It's not. It's a kids show for Celestia's sake. It just happened to be good.
But all the memories!
Oh, you mean the ones that didn't end up in a cringe compilation?
But the fandom was way bigger, more full of life, right?
We were already saying the fandom was dying in 2013. People are already leaving the fandom in 2013. It's not new.
So, you're saying the early days of the fandom were garbage?
Well, not all garbage. We didn't have to deal with YouTube's made for kids stuff.
Snowfall Frost!
Jesus Christ. Caught me out by surprise. And may I just injure myself? Ow.
Mr. Game & Watch.
It is I, the spirit of Hearthswarming present!
Again, that reveal, perfect. Makes total sense.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, like, Pinky tells me what the present time is on my watch.
So for those who don't know, in the original Christmas Carol, the spirit of Christmas present was actually a giant, and Pinky appearing out of the present as a giant is a reference to that. She, of course, doesn't stay that way throughout the story, but it's just such a fun little detail that they've added.
No! Toys, Hearthswarming doll, you want a cupcake? Fine, presents.
A cheese sandwich Hearthswarming doll? Parry the cheese sandwich Hearthswarming doll! And the platypus came back. I thought that was thrown in the cauldron.
Stop throwing Perry the platypus away.
This is another interesting, change from the original story. Making her the ghost of Hearthswarming presence instead of the present. The present doesn't have as much of an impact on this character rather than the feeling of the holiday and the togetherness and the, dare I say, friendship. Huh? But it's another change that it makes sense.
And sometimes a scarf means, well, scarf usually means you look cold.
Oh, so that's what that means. Okay, got it. Thanks, Pinkie Pie.
And sometimes a sock means you have a great personality. And also, sometimes deodorant also means you still need a shower at conventions. 621, y'all.
Wait, Christmas isn't about the gifts? Oh, right. We're still watching a commercial product.
My spirit of Hearthswarming present sense is going off!
No, that's the 𝓟𝓪𝓼, Pinky. And we're going to sing the 𝓟𝓪𝓼 song. Here we go.
Also, one of the best songs in the entire show. I absolutely love this song. It's so fun and so unique for the show. The ragtime feeling to it's so cool. It's so fun. I love this episode.
Do you think that's written into the book that Twilight's reading?
So Starlight has an assistant named Snowdash. There's a spirit of Hearthswarming present who has a different version of Pinky Sense and happens to be played by Pinkie Pie. Later on, there's a character we meet named Flutterholly. All of these characters in the book seem to be based off of the main six. And so it is my theory that Twilight Sparkle wrote this book and included her friends in it.
Take a look at everything around you, all the smells that surely will astound you.
Doctor Who reference. That's Tom Baker.
I appreciate the Doctor Who reference with the scarf because it's in the past, so it's like the older version. He's not David Tennant anymore. He's Tom Baker. Very good. Very smart.
The little things that make it better. The little pony spreading cheer.
Holy shit, is that Grandma Figgy? She was in G4 the whole time? Oh. I think I may have just injured myself again.
So there's Christmas lights all over the place, which is oddly specific. They said that the story happens many moons ago, but how many moons ago? 3?
Sometimes the most important things aren't very big at all.
She gave him J's. Chair with the J's. There he goes.
Ah, so that's how Tiny Tim got better.
Okay, Pinky, I'm just gonna say that was a major change you just made to that pony's life.
Ooh, Featherweight's insurance company is gonna be pissed. Good.
A tap dancing number? I can do that.
What a party, there's so much to see here. Can't believe you didn't want to be here. You'd have had a blast, I guarantee. Here, this is the spirit of Hearthswarming Eve.
It's Rarity in the best outfit in the entire show.
I love the outfit designs in this episode. They really went over the top and outdid themselves with Rarity and Fluttershy's dress that they're wearing, dresses that they're wearing. It's just really well done, really well made. And I like Pinky's yellow robe because she's not the Ghost of Christmas Present. This is legally distinct. Classic Ghost of Christmas Present, but undoubtedly Pinkie Pie as well.
Come on and feel the beat.
Vinyl has eyes.
Vinyl Scratch was there, DJing on a Victrola.
And the reason is to be with your friends.
It's friendship. It's friendship, you guys. Did you know? Friendship is White Christmas.
And the reason is to be with your friends.
And the reason is to be with your friends. Oh, Twilight, never change, please.
This is the third time Pinky has a song about caring about the small things.
You know you're doing your Pinkie Pie voice, right? I was not.
If I'm being honest, I also slot ponies' voices into books I read. Makes it a little more fun.
Is she doing the Starlight voice for Snowfall Frost?
Twilight, reading about a character who has a different version of Pinky Sense and is reading it in Pinkie Pie's voice. You cannot tell me she did not write this book and base the characters off of her friends.
Were the songs in the book? Outside the story that we watched, like, was Twilight singing it to Starlight the whole time? And Spike never stopped her?
What the?
Hi, Bernie April's here. I mean, the ghost of Brony sometime.
Ghost of Brony sometime? What time?
Today. Right now.
Okay, but why are you calling me on Discord?
Oh, the others aren't working remotely? Listen, look at yourself right now. You're filming a video right now. Why not make it about ponies?
I kind of am. This is all going into Broniest React.
Hundreds upon thousands of bronies tune into Broniest React every day. Without Broniest React, what would they watch? Whose channel would they like and subscribe to? Whose Patreon would they support? And what videos would they leave comments underneath to boost the engagement? Hi. If you thought this bit was too on the nose, leave a comment about it. We'll try to improve our comedy for next time. Do you have any idea how important this little corner of the internet is?
I mean, it is a ton of fun to do these, but I don't know if we can do it forever. At some point, we'll have to diversify our content.
No, the ponies are too important. Look how many people are in this thing. And that's not even everybody. Tons of bronies are making new content every day. And you know, bad things could happen if... Wait, that's my alarm. It's time for me to go become the ghost of Brony lunchtime. I'll let the next guy take over. Bye-bye!
So, what happens next?
Everyone dies. The end.
It's not like I wanted to know the ending or anything, Baka.
Can we take a quick break? I need to refill my cocoa.
Fine. But hurry up, we're almost to the best part!
Our contract says we need to run about 15 more ads, so thank you, Spike, for thinking about our studio's legal consequences.
Respect for the commercial break.
Yeah, that joke doesn't make any sense in the streaming era. Can you even stream the show anyway?
Ooh, good idea, Spike. Hold on, I'm gonna drink my cocoa.
Wait.
Fine.
My cocoa! Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I need to make hot chocolate. Oh. Hot chocolate. I need... All right. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Oh, fuck. That tastes disgusting.
An ad? This hasn't happened yet. What? Who cares about football? I'm watching ponies.
Well, whatever is the matter, darling?
Ooh, but Rarity's fit here, though?
Oh, I knew I put in too much cinnamon.
What are you saying, your flesh? Are you trying to spice up the party a little bit? What? Oh, go make your own jokes.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the casting in this episode? It's perfect. Every single one of the characters it just fits the role so well with who they're supposed to be in the original story. It's beautiful.
She said Hearthswarming Eve is just an excuse to party, and we would all be better off spending time working to make Equestria a better place.
Okay, but if you say it exactly like that, it kind of sounds like a noble cause. You've got to leave the parts in where Snowfall doesn't think that relationships are meaningful or that morale matters. Her whole thing is working at the expense of experiencing joy and happiness as aspects of life. Without elaboration, it just sounds like y'all are saying, yeah, fuck Equestria.
I love how they all just boo her. She's not here, and they're all booing her. And then Pinky's like, yeah, you see, they're talking about you.
I know Pinky's like, they're talking about you. Look, they're talking about you.
Ponies working hard, learning, and using their abilities for the benefit of Equestria.
Oh, she's cosplaying. Rainbow Dash cosplay moment.
Snow Dash doing an impression of one of the characters. This is just a normal thing that Rainbow Dash does. I'm telling you, Twilight wrote this book.
Nope, and that snow pony has still not yet come to life. I feel bad for those kids, honestly.
I think a perfect Equestria looks a lot like a Hearthswarming Eve party.
And you made Starlight cry. This is a bad episode now. This is a bad piece of media because a pony cried.
Me too! Too bad it's going to be the last one ever!
I'm repeating the thing I said. I'm repeating the thing I said, but quieter. I'm repeating the thing I said.
What's going to happen?
Okay, so at this point, we're about to transition to where the spirit of Hearthswarming Future is. And here you're just trying to think, oh, who could that possibly be? We've got Pinkie Pie as the present, Applejack as the past, Rarity, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash are all in this party, so that only leaves Twilight. But because Twilight probably wrote this book before she ever knew Starlight, then there's a good chance that Snowfall is actually supposed to be Twilight in this scenario, but it has been switched out with Starlight, meaning that there's no one who could really be taking the place of the spirit of Hearthswarming Future.
This moment, the whole time I was watching this with Cole, we're thinking, who's gonna be Christmas Future? Who's gonna be essentially Death? What character are they gonna have to do that? And then seeing this ominous, giant, looming figure, seeing this for the first time, just giddy. It's perfect.
You will succeed in erasing the holiday.
It's Pete from Mickey's Christmas Carol.
As you wished. And what happens?
Who could it be? Who could it be? Oh, yeah! That is the best choice they could have made! The combination of Luna being this very tall figure fits really well here. Her dark past, her very dark theme, her very serious attitude, and the fact that she is an alicorn makes perfect sense for her to be the spirit of Hearthswarming Future, especially since she has been shown in a dark hooded outfit before, and now here she is again with that same type of outfit. It was the best choice they could have made, and I love it.
I see a cold wind blowing through.
Okay, when this first aired and Luna opened her mouth to sing, the entire fandom rejoiced.
I see a future caused by you. I see a path not meant to be.
I'm sorry, I got nothing for this bit. This song is just so fucking good.
Snowfall's like, I know how we can prevent this from happening. More fossil fuels.
The days ahead are dark and tragic.
You know, I would take a shot every time in this series they rhymed magic with tragic, but I think a visit to the ER and having my stomach pumped would ruin my Hearthswarming season.
No time for hope when all is strife.
Luna, fucking relax. This is New Jersey in 2024.
That's the first time we actually hear 𝓂𝓏 as a singing voice for Princess Luna. For You'll Play Your Part, they actually had Kazumi events, but I assume they thought she sounded too much like Rarity. Did we bully them too much for that? Either way, she does an incredible performance.
This song is so good. It's so dire and serious. And the way the camera moves and the animation is to consistently make Luna this large, imposing presence over the whole scene. And the debut of 𝓂𝓏 as Luna's new singing voice. And she knocks it out of the park right out of the gate. It's incredible. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment in this show, and I love it so much.
I am the ghost of Brony.
Future. Yeah, I started to figure out what was going on.
Okay, so here's the deal. The Phantom is dead and horses are extinct. People forgot what they were like and Hasbro desperately tried to revive the franchise. But people forgot what ponies looked like, and so the ponies in the show started looking less and less pony-like, and now everyone's forgotten what ponies look like.
The end of the fandom brought horses to extinction?
Oh, we also had a nuclear war.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, the only way to prevent this future is to keep making pony videos.
What do pony videos have to do with nuclear war?
Do you really want to start a political debate in the comments? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, ponies died and it's all your fault, Mr. President.
Wait, what did you just call me?
Do you see what you have done to this convention center? These support columns are not exactly what I would call structurally sound.
But what does this have to do with...
Do you have any idea what radiation sickness does to a person? Let's just say Marvel lied. Oh, no. The sewage system here is all backed up, and the pressure has formed a sewage geyser. You got any duct tape by chance? Oh, no, wait, you don't, because ducks don't exist either.
Okay, I get it. I'll keep making pony videos.
Oh, awesome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and show some other poor soul what happens when you stick soda and Mentos in a blender. Ghost of Brony, future away!
I can't believe I'm going to be president of the United States.
Oh, you don't become the president of the United States.
What? But I thought you called me Mr. President.
No, silly. You become the president of Hasbro.
What?
See ya.
No!
Is there still time? I'm sorry!
She has tiny glasses. I know we're like near the end of the episode, but I love how tiny her glasses are. Can you read anything with those, Snowfall?
Okay, on the other side of the coin, how useful would it be if before a life-altering, disastrous decision, a ghost popped up and said, hey, you might want to rethink that. Unfortunately, that didn't happen for me, thus I became a brony.
Okay, I just want to say, this is why I genuinely think that this is the best adaptation of A Christmas Carol that I've seen. One that's not just a direct copy of the original story, I mean, because it doesn't just adapt the story and make their own version of it. Like, they put so many different twists in it, and they removed a lot of stuff, and then they added a bunch of stuff so that it's still clearly A Christmas Carol, but it's very much their own story. And one of those things that I want to point out is that Snowfall is being hit arguably with something much harder than Scrooge was in the original. In the original, Scrooge was told, hey, nobody cared about you, and you died alone, and everybody took your stuff, and that's all they cared about. But Snowfall never actually had any ill intent. She legitimately thought that she was doing Equestria a favor by removing Hearthswarming, when in fact, she finds out that she's just killed every pony, which, by the way, mirrors Starlight's actual journey so incredibly well when Twilight shows that she's murdered all of Equestria in the future. Man, is this a good episode!
Come to think about it, this is the second time Twilight teaches Starlight that without friendship, everybody dies.
I was hoping I wasn't too late for the party. I brought gifts. Boss?
There was a record scratch. Oh, we're playing all the hits here tonight.
Wow. Dragon toenail. Thanks?
Oh, alcohol. Oh, good. That's a good Christmas gift, though.
You could have given them gift cards.
And from then on, it was always said of all the Hearthswarming Eve celebrations, Snowfalls was the Hearthswarmingest.
And she never thought about unleashing a bioweapon upon Equestria ever again. It was a good fanfic, Twilight.
Snowfalls was the Hearthswarmingest.
Now say it.
Star's theory is wrong, because Twilight would never use that word if she actually wrote the book, because the word doesn't exist, and she's better than that.
I would ask you what word, but unfortunately we don't have time for that. Anyway, moving on. My theory stands!
So, her favorite Hearthswarming story is about a pony was too much into her studies to make friends. I'm gonna assume that was not her favorite story as a filly. That's a more recent thing, right?
Spike and I are heading downstairs, and if you wanted to, you'd be welcome to join us.
Now, I respect your opinion, dearie, and I would not want to force you to do anything that you're not comfortable with. But at the same time, I'm going to very heavily imply that if you don't come downstairs and join in the festivities with your cousins, I will take personal offense, will hold a grudge against you for years, and our relationship from here on out is going to be extremely awkward.
Welcome to the party.
I like the way it mirrors specifically Rarity and Fluttershy down there, just like it was in the storybook. Perfect. It rhymes.
Happy Hearthswarming, Starlight. Happy Hearthswarming, Twilight.
Yeah, she is in now that alcohol is involved.
They did Cheers, it's alcoholic.
Hearthswarming Eve is filled with presents, some take you by surprise.
Hold on, did you see that frame? Okay, I thought I drank too much eggnog.
Now it's time to celebrate. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
I love a good reprise.
I can't hardly wait.
Hey, look! Fluttershy has holly in her mane. Get it?
Oh, that was Holly. She put holly in her hair. Just like in the book. It's like Flutter Holly. It's poetry. It rhymes.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Man, that moon is bright. Ah.
Oh right, they don't play a show theme at that point. Around season 6, quite interesting, around the time where Denny Liu stepped in as a director. It used to be the animation director, but as Jason Tyson had to move to the movie, Denny was stepped in. And I don't know if it's related or not, but a lot of the first episodes of season 6 don't end with the show theme. And it's quite interesting. But it's also quite interesting because this is an episode directed by someone who, you know, was involved in a different directing job, but it's quite big shoes to fill. And I think he did an incredible job. It's not his first, but the fact that this episode is that good, then of course I do not want to downplay the work of Mike Vogel or Daniel and Graham, who have done an incredible job here. I really enjoyed that episode.
Yep, absolutely best episode, no question, no argument here, definitely 100%. Wouldn't do anything different.
Yeah. Overall, it's just one of the neatest episodes of the show. Again, of course, it's a musical. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's got a lot of songs in it. And it's based on A Christmas Carol. You can't go wrong. Everybody loves that. You know, the story of Scrooge and Bob Cratchit. You know, I actually met them once. Yeah, play the clip.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle! And a Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Ah, humbug.
Christmas? A humbug? Oh, surely you don't mean that.
I do. Merry Christmas. What reason have you to be merry?
You're poor enough? Oh, come now, Uncle. What reason have you to be cranky? You're rich enough.
By far, one of the best episodes in My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. A Hearthswarming Tale. You can't go wrong with it, with one of the best adaptations from A Christmas Carol. And it's a good way to get you into the holiday spirit to start the year. And I mean, not just this episode, but if you ever have like the soundtrack or you have this downloaded on like iTunes or whatnot, put that on repeat for the rest of December. It puts you in a really good mood, and you know, I got nothing to complain about this episode. This is one of the most well-written episodes that I watched when I first got into the show. And, you know, again, it's a great way to get ready for the holiday season.
It's really fun. It's definitely playing out of the constraints, because the whole idea of doing a parody of Christmas Carol has been done so many times, so the idea of actually breaking from the norms and actually doing something completely different in terms of vibes just worked.
You might be able to tell, I just like the episode just a little bit. One of my favorite episodes. I don't really know what else to say. It's just like one of the best episodes in the entire show. Really good songs, really fun story, really good like just atmosphere. The design of all the clothing was so freaking nice. So many cute moments, so many like genuinely good, like fun story, dark story moments. It's, oh my god, I love this episode so much. One of the few My Little Pony episodes I would actually give like a 10 out of 10.
That was really nice revisiting. It's so funny because a partner of mine in Riff Ponies, Essential, likes to talk about how this was when they felt this was when Pony was like legitimized as like a classic piece of media when they did a Christmas Carol adaptation. It's kind of like you had things like, you know, Mickey's Christmas Carol, you had Animaniacs, Foster's Home, Ed, Edd n Eddy, The Muppets, all great Christmas Carol adaptations. And now people will watch this episode, Hearthswarming Tale, every Christmas, and they'll share it with their family. It's not quite as good as Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, the movie on Cartoon Network, but it'll do. But no, in all seriousness, it's a Christmas classic.
Yeah, it's such a good episode, and the way they marry the Christmas story with Starlight Glimmers, and kind of, you know, all the tweaks that they make to make it fit the show, fit specifically her arc that she goes on. And the reason for seeing the holiday is seeing the differences and the camaraderie of her friends, and joining in as Scrooge or Snowfall Frost join in on the festivities. Starlight lets friends into her heart. It's such a perfect way to sum it all up, and I think it's really good. I think it's a really good use of Starlight Glimmer after, you know, bringing her as a main character. Happy Hearthswarming.
You know, potential blackmail aside, I'm actually really happy I got to watch this episode again. Admittedly, I was feeling a little humbug before, but now that I've seen it, I can kind of feel the holiday spirit start to set in. You know, as a matter of fact, Happy Hearthswarming, every pony!
Shut up, you weirdo!
Okay.
I want to thank Broniest React for having me. You know, it's still very dark here in New Jersey, but we are still very merry in Jersey, and we play this every year to all of our children here. We gather with the gabagool. I'll see you if you want to follow at Riff Ponies. Gosh, there was a lot of singing here. I never even mentioned HarmonyCon once. What a terrible social media lead I am. Anyways, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hearthswarming.
I had a lot of fun doing this reaction for Broniest React, and thank you to Maynard for letting me come on board for this project, and hopefully I get to do this again sometime down the road. Thanks, guys.
Spirit. No. No. Spirit. No. I don't want to be Hasbro. Wait. There's still time. I can save the horses. I can still make the video.